Blitzball Battle 2 starts tomorrow. In this video, you'll learn the teams, I'll explain the format, but majority of this video isn't entertaining. How about that? It's our rules committee meeting, which is more of a reference video than an entertainment video, because last time so many people got so much upset about the rules and they didn't know why we did the rules and the meanings behind them, and we didn't really disclose that information. So this time we just filmed the whole rules committee meeting. It's chopped up here. It's more of a reference. If you're upset or you want to know why the rule is the rule or what we were thinking, this video is for you. So you could watch it and show that we do kind of put some thought into this stuff. Now, as for the actual tournament, there will be 8 teams. There will be 2 games for each team of pool play, and then a 1-game elimination playoff begins. I am very excited that this is finally being published. It's awesome. Hope you enjoy. Here are the rules and why they were chosen. Welcome to the first official rules committee. We will be voting on the rules for Blitzball Battle 2. Each team has a representative. Each team has 1 vote. Jake and I will be voting for Team Baggage. Jack and Zoe.
Be voting for Team Baggage.
Yes.
Joe's representing Pinstripe Strong, a new team to the battle. Jolly will be voting on behalf of himself and Chase Station. Trevor, reigning champ, voting on behalf of himself and Vinny. Rourke played last battle on a new team, the Rivalry. Nikki voting on behalf of the Love Yas.
New team.
New team. Well, yes. New team in the battle.
Who's on his team?
K-Mac, Feely. K-Mac is
Yeah, we'll
not
see.
here.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. You guys have any fucking ball players on your team?
McFlurry Power not here, but K-Mac did send a text with his thoughts and his votes. Okay, well, I just go down the list. We want both pitchers to pitch this battle, more interesting, changes it up. My personal, I like the rolling 4 innings. I think it opens itself up to some fun situations.
Why don't we do, just in case somebody doesn't have the control for whatever reason, you have the option of changing somebody after a certain amount of batters.
I would be okay with a 6-batter minimum, because that means either the innings run is scored.
Yeah. I like a 6-batter.
6.
So you go through the team 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
6 innings pitched or the end of an inning, whatever, or 6 batters or the end of the inning, whatever comes first.
Yeah, full inning or 6 batters before they can change. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I did.
All right, so let's put, it seems like everyone's in favor of a rolling 4 innings. No one can pitch 4 in a row. So every 4 innings, another pitcher would have to pitch. Speed limit. This is kind of the biggest one. I will say we've been practicing. I put it in with this. The biggest thing on the speed limit is having rules that are clear for the audience and for us as we're playing. So the one option that I put down, and everyone throw out other options, is anything 73 and over is a ball, no matter what. Anything 70, 71, 72 is a redo, unless it goes for a hit and the batter opts to take it. We played this a couple times in the warehouse. I think everyone feels uncomfortable when it's a strike or a swinging strike and it's a ball. Doesn't feel right. So a redo gives that buffer zone, no harm, just redo. We guys, your vote is 73 and up ball, 70, 71, 72 buffer zone?
Yes.
I'll vote for that as well. That's what we did in the warehouse. It felt natural.
Yeah.
I vote 72 and over is a ball, and 71, 70 is all good. That's my vote.
72 and over.
Okay.
Is that
72 and over.
I don't think that was even an option, but I'm just saying that's what I vote for.
No, yeah, you didn't get rid of the problem we were trying to get rid of.
Yo, I just we gotta make sure I can hit the ball though. Like in terms of practicing and whatnot.
That's why we want to keep it.
That's why we want to keep it 69 and under.
I mean, from like a practicing my skills, like I hope we have another scrimmage is what I'm saying, because I'm not trying to strike out every single at bat. You know what I'm saying?
3 hit by pitches is a walk. Raising
Yeah.
it from 2?
Yeah.
What about intentional walks?
Ooh.
Or just throw the 4 up, or do we have to throw the pitches?
You have to hit them 3 times.
Have to hit him 3 times.
No, just throw the 4s up.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
5s. The next one's the strike 3 foul tip. It can just be a foul ball, even if it hits the strike zone. We can have a buffer, like you get 1 that can hit the strike zone, but if you do it twice, it's strike 3. Or we just leave it as if you foul it and it hits the zone, it is strike 3, and as if the catcher caught it. I have really no opinion on this. I'm
I
fine.
vote leave it.
Vote to leave
I
it.
vote leave it. Proposal 1.
I like having it be 2, but with the pitch redos, it might just be
Too much. Yeah.
That's a good point.
It's also satisfying sometimes.
I would vote to
just want
leave
to
it
know that
over.
it's
I would vote to leave it over nothing.
I say leave it.
All right. It sounds 3 votes for leave it.
No one
Yeah, leave it.
Dan, what have you been thinking about?
Yes.
So I think we leave it.
I'm with what the crowd's with.
We're split.
We're divided then.
You guys
We're
are
split,
divided.
man.
Well, why are you divided? I think
Are
it's
you
pretty
looking
easy
at
stuff
Judge
to figure out.
highlights right now?
I'm actually making a meme about Judge right now. Is that what you said on Judge?
Mark, if you foul tip, if you have 2 strikes on you, you foul tip it, but it hits the strike zone. Is that like the catcher catching it? Strike 3? It should just
Yeah,
be a
I'd say
foul
strike
ball.
3. If it were my backyard, I'd say strike 3. Yeah.
What a good vote we just had on that rule. I'm glad it went the way it did. That's going to be huge. It's brought to you by DraftKings. The whole of Blitzball Battle 2 is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. Right now, new customers can get a risk-free bet up to $1,000. If your first bet on DraftKings Sportsbook doesn't hit, you'll get reimbursed up to $1,000 in free bets. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. Use promo code WAREHOUSE. Make your first deposit and get a risk-free bet up to $1,000. That's promo code WAREHOUSE only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Thank you to DraftKings for sponsoring this tournament. Back to some more rules voting, and then I'm going to tell you about the ground rules.
Now we can talk about the back wall.
Yeah, this does bring up
This
an
is a
interesting
serious
Okay.
issue we need to bring up.
We got ICE's voting on the back wall. Trev, we didn't play this in the battle. We were supposed to, but people interpreted the way I wrote the rule different. Jake and I celebrated one time and then realized everyone else didn't read it the same way. But fouling it off of the gray wall, in the one inning league we played that is in play. We wanted to play that was in play for the battle too, but no.
A foul ball still
Off the
alive.
back wall.
It's not like in play.
Yeah, not a hit, but alive. You can catch it for an out. Jack does this a lot. It's led to some really good plays. You do have to hustle off the mound, so I think it lends itself to like good defensive plays, which we don't actually get a lot,
Right.
surprisingly.
What's the zone for that?
It's the zone 1. It's the wall. It's the back wall. So if you
behind the home plate.
Oh, just behind. So you're saying a foul ball off of it is still in play to be caught for an out.
yes,
And you guys did that in the 1v1?
we did that in the one inning league. Yeah.
It sucks.
Well, it doesn't fully suck because
I hate it.
you can make some really like I almost made the craziest diving sliding catch
You
off.
don't really hustle. Oh my god.
I don't know
vote-
if you do.
I vote against. I vote foul ball.
WWE.
Trev is my guy. Smart man.
Yeah.
Smart man.
Yeah.
Seems more like regular baseball to me.
It just feels so gimmicky and like I like the gimmicky aspect of the warehouse, but there's no chance that could be a hit. Like if you hit a
Also,
foul
we're taking
ball
this very
and it
seriously.
lands in like zone 2,
Yeah.
it could be a hit.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that can't be hits but can be caught for outs.
Yeah, but also like it's so hard if you foul a ball back and you don't hit the strike zone. You did a good job. Now it hits the wall and now it's an out. Like it's like so don't foul a ball back or
It
you're
would
gonna
almost be
get
better
out.
to foul it into the strike zone.
Yeah.
Than have 2 strikes on you.
It's
I
like
think especially because it always, and not just talking about me.
we're very biased here.
It happens in like important situations.
Yes.
It's like a bailout. I feel like.
I think for you to get that, for you to be a pitcher to get that ball because of how far you are, you gotta really get on your horse. to get
Pitchers
You
already
should
have.
reward somebody to
Yeah,
want to do
it's
that.
not like it just lands in your lap.
The warehouse is already a pitcher's park, and this just makes it even more pitcher friendly.
But outs that aren't strikeouts are good.
Should we vote?
I say vote.
Yeah, vote. We got Ice, you're voting to eliminate it.
Eliminate it.
Eliminate it.
Like
Like literally burn the wall.
It's a dead ball.
Love yas. Nikki, do you think these should
Yeah,
still...
dead ball.
Sure.
Dead ball.
Smart man, Nick.
Yeah.
Trev.
Dead ball.
Rourke.
Dead ball.
Dead ball.
Not even.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah, you guys
Alright.
have majority.
All right. Okay. Extra innings. This is more collaborative than anything. For the pool play, we can't just have it go and go and go and go. We need something quick and finite because it's really just for rankings. Jake and I have been texting a lot about this back and forth. And Jake sent like, a shootout is cool. It's quick. A swing off, I didn't like that. It was funny, but it wasn't representative of anything. It was more embarrassing than good. It's hard to hit.
I think there's a couple things we need to think about here. We should first talk about pool play, and then we should talk about the playoffs.
Yes.
Where I essentially landed on was baseball's version of a duel. You get to put your pitcher out there. We get to put our hitter out there. You do a 1v1. Whoever gets the better, and then you switch it.
No fielder.
Whoever gets the better result. Say I face Trevor,
Yeah.
and I hit a double, and then Jimmy faces Vinny, strikes him out, we would win.
What if Vinny hits a single?
We would win.
They would win.
Total bases.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah.
It's quick. It's a lot of pressure. Just two at bats.
One per team.
What if it's
And then if it's a tie, then the other.
Then you switch.
And it doesn't
And
matter
singles
where
better
you're
than a
where
walk.
you are in like the order or
So
anything.
No.
we also discussed making a walk worth 2 bases, so there isn't an incentive to walk.
I don't like that though. I like making walks aren't a thing.
I think it should
Walks
be a
can't happen.
strikeout.
reset count?
I wouldn't do reset count because then you would go 5-2 and then you would reset it. I think the strike should, I would just say you don't count balls. So that duel ends when there's 3 strikes or a ball put in play.
So it's really you just gotta swing.
Yeah.
All right, so then when we go to the elimination, I think the semifinals and the championship, it's a clean 3rd inning. It's just straight up 2 outs, nobody on, extra innings for the semifinals and the championship.
Sure.
So, and then if that gets tied, semifinals, championship, I think we go 1st and 3rd, no outs, over and over and over again until a team wins. That's what we did last year. I think that works.
Yeah.
But that first round, where there's 4 games in that day, the first single elimination, what I'm proposing is we do 1 inning, 1st and 3rd, no outs. If that ties, then you do the duel, but 2 at-bats. So then it would be Trev versus Jake and me, and if Jake's pitching, Jake versus Vinny and Trev, most total bases, most runs first, most total bases second. So kind of what we're talking about. Walks would count, but it's a little more stretched out. Does that make sense?
Good with that.
I like it.
All right, now that a lot of those rules are voted on and set in stone and being played, I'll let you know we use those throughout this tournament. The next one we do, there's going to be changes again. Always trying to find the best pattern. The biggest change we made for Blitzball Battle 2 were the ground rules. We played a very tight alley-esque ground rules in Blitzball Battle 1, which didn't lead to a lot of doubles, didn't lead to a lot of home runs. So in Blitzball Battle 1, you had to hit straight away to get a home run. Now, as long as that ball hits the back wall above the home run shelf, it's a home run. Doesn't matter if it hits the wall first and ricochets over. Doesn't matter if it's the ceiling first and ricochets over. If it hit the ground first and went over, that wouldn't be a home run, but that's just common sense. The other big change was the Devastator, which personally devastated me, personally helped me. Trev hit it, I hit it, a lot of people hit it. The red beam above the pitcher's head, if you hit that, it's an automatic double. It was a foul ball in Blitzball Battle 1, which sucked. I think those are the 2 biggest. There might be some other ground rule changes. Those are the 2 biggest for sure. They all help the offense keep going. And yeah, it led to more offense, which was a lot of fun.